Welcome back to another session of Tiny Apartment Brewing. Before me I have two IPAs. One of them was made with British hops and yeast, and one of them was made with American hops and yeast. And I'm going to do a little taste test to see if I can actually discern any difference, because I've already tasted these, you've probably seen the video of it, and they didn't seem to be too much different. So let's see what we've got here. British. Ooh! Not much action there. No, that sucker's about flat as a flugie. And American hops and yeast. Sound a little better. When I tasted this one last week, it was a little bit livelier. Yeah, that's doing good. That's got a little bit of head going to it. So that's got a bit of carbonation. Alright, a little bit here. I see a little bit of foamy action, but not much. Okay, this is, color-wise, that's interesting. The American seems a little clearer than the British. That may be just because it's carbonated better. Not a whole lot of flavor there. All right, a little bit better flavor in the American. One of the things that I've noted, according to Beersmith, which is the brewing software that I use, both of these, the hops would have been outside the range. The bitterness would be outside the range for a normal India Pale Ale. And both of these are very malty. They're not hoppy at all, as an IPA should be. So I reached out to Brad Smith, the producer of Beersmith Brewing Software, and he did not think that there was going to be a difference going from a 5-gallon batch to a 1-gallon batch. I think there is. I think there's a considerable difference, because accounting for the less efficiency of these smaller brew size, I've gone up by 10% on the bittering hops, and still these beers are malty. So I definitely will have to disagree with them on that. I am going to change my program up. I had been brewing a style of beer that has an American style and a British style, and I was going to go on to several other different styles of beer that I could brew as both. I think at this point I am going to start with one recipe and just keep continually increasing the hops. It's going to be this American IPA recipe, and keep increasing the hops until it tastes right. And that maybe will give me an idea of how to formulate things based on a 1-gallon recipe versus a 5-gallon recipe. I'm going to do things a little bit different. I don't know how frequently I'm going to be posting. I haven't for a bit. There probably won't be for a few weeks now. But I'm going to change my format. I'm going to be using my keg, because that way I can turn the beers around faster. So it'll be a week in primary, a week in secondary, a week in the keg, and ready to go. So I can turn the beers around more quickly. Other than that, if you like what I'm doing, please like, share, subscribe, whatever you have to do. And this is Tiny Apartment Brewing, and we'll see you in a few weeks.